Hi, guys. Welcome back to Marant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. December 10th, 2021. This is a interview that was just posted on YouTube from CNBC. It's Adam Aron answering questions. And I just fast forward all the way to the end, guys. I'm going to play this for you because I have some really strong thoughts on Adam Aron. I love AMC, the company, the retail investor. I do not like this man and his management style and his team. And I'm going to let this play for you. Okay? No FUD, guys. It's education.
Last question to you, Adam, is how does this movie end in your view? There are a lot of retail investors who have made a fortune off of AMC stock. There are also a lot of investors who keep plowing more money in. When I tweeted that I was talking to you today, what do you guys want to know out there on Twitter? One person said, I want you to tell Adam Aron that 10% of every paycheck goes to AMC till the mother of all short squeezes. Are you worried about, uh, you know, not the fairy tale ending, but the opposite? Retail investors whose dreams don't really work out. Is there going to be a mother of all short squeezes?
The only thing we all know about the future is that we're going to live to see that day come when the future actually arrives. And only then will we know the end of the story. No one has a crystal ball. No one can say for certain what will happen a day from now, a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. That's true about everything in life. Obviously, my hope would be for a fairy tale ending. I'm an AMC shoulder, big one. Whether it happens or not, the only way we'll know is to live through it and get to that day, and then we'll know. Having said that, I value every single dollar that every investor puts in AMC. And it's my job to make sure that this company grows into the valuation that it has in the financial markets. My management team and I are literally at it 24/7. We live, breathe, and die AMC.
All right, guys. I'm going to leave it right there. Let's run it back in my mind what the issues I have with Adam Aron, management team, and AMC, the stock, the investment that retail holds right now. Why do you make these videos, Marantz? Why do I make them? Well, trying to educate retail on why we buy stock and what we hold. There's so many blue chip companies out there that you could buy, that you could have bought back in May that had a better run up than AMC currently is right now. Sustained run up. You didn't risk too many dollars. I'm telling you, there's like 5 different companies that I pay attention to on my watch list that I'd rather buy than this one, right? And if that's the case, if AMC insiders have sold every single share they own, it's really telling to me what the writing's on the wall, right? But no one wants to follow the money. They all want to just be blind to it. And Adam Aron's basically telling you right here. Okay, I'm going to use these quotes that he does. First, he says his job is to convince the shareholders what he's doing is right. Go watch the whole interview. You'll see everything I'm talking about right now. But that's his job. No, his job is to do better, right? To actually make his company a profitable one. And it's not currently in that state, and it won't be anytime soon. When the CFO sells every single share he owns, and that's Sean Goodman. Sean Goodman worked for another company before he ever came over to AMC. He worked for an automobile company, and he was the CFO there. Before he left, the year before he left, he sold every single share he owns. This guy has a track record of being a phenomenal trader. By the way, he used to work for Morgan Stanley. So it's just telling, right? Like when these guys are in these positions and they do this with the RSUs that they were given. So people out there, I don't want to explain that to you. The restricted stock that Adam Aron has, the 2.9 million shares that are restricted, they're not vested. That means he can't sell them right now. So there's 5.5 million shares available to the insiders through their contracts. Okay, 5.5 million have not been issued or not fully vested for them to sell. But I guarantee you, by next year, when the next allotment comes up, they'll go ahead and sell them all open again. It opens up in November every year for AMC, so that's when they sell off the vested shares. Adam Aron's already done that. More so, he actually gifted shares. So he can disguise it that way as in, hey, I'm not selling my company, I'm giving it away. But I'm not going to get wrapped up in the fact that he's taking profits of over $55 million between his kids and himself this fiscal year, the year of the run up. Let's talk about what they're really selling. Adam Aron has sold 400 million shares. Let that sink into everyone. They have diluted their company from 100 million shares to 500 million. He has sold 400 million shares. I'll say it out loud for you. And he's good at it. And he understands how it works. He has a whole crew in front of him, jazzed up, ready to go to the moon, and there's nowhere to go. Straight to his pocket? Absolutely. How to keep this company going? Dilute some more. But they've been doing this for the last year and a half. COVID was not friendly to these guys. COVID was supposed to send them into bankruptcy and sell them off. They knew it was going to be riding off into the sunset. And this is not hyperbole. This is real. This is math. Giving themselves $1 million exit, golden parachutes, and then realizing, oh my goodness, we can do it again. $12 million for a CFO that makes $600,000 a year? You could never imagine that windfall from being in the position for 1 year. Sean Goodman has been in the position for a year and a half. They have lost $5 billion in that year and a half, and he just made $12 million when his salary is $600,000. Like, those are the issues I have with the company. Adam Aron's half of the problem. But for the investor, the retail investor, not to understand that this is what's happened, he has a finger on the pulse of everyone. Using Twitter, using platforms, using interviews. Why would a CEO do an interview with the common day YouTuber other than to keep those guys in the thick of it? Using, manipulating, changing the way you view the stock. I have so many people out here say this is bullish. I believe 0.10, something to that effect, 0.1% is AMC insider ownership right now. That is crazy. They have no incentive to do the job. Zero incentive to do a great job or to make the company profitable because they don't own any shares. Adam Aron says he's the biggest shareholder, as a big shareholder when it comes to AMC. He has sold 90% of his vested shares that he could sell. 90%. Guys, when your company's selling off and you've lost all retail support, which you will when you ask for more shares. He knew he wasn't going to get it in summertime in July for the shareholder meeting. So what did he do? Guys, that was 25 million shares he knew he couldn't get out of you guys. After here, he got 400 million. They're not buying back the shares. There's no stock split coming. You could never, not at this price, not at $40. There's no buyback program. There's no real platform. All there is free popcorn and free NFTs that are worthless. That's the company. That's the charade. I know I've been on this channel for like 8 months now talking about GameStop and how I oppose AMC. Put the two in the same category. I put them out there to talk about it. And everyone will tell you they're the same stock markets. Look at the price. Look at the run. Now, the ETFs, yes, they run together and the exposure's that way. And we know the manipulation that's played on the algorithms of the market itself. We can have that conversation another day. I'm talking about nuts and bolts. I'm talking about actual, check the price. What's the company worth? Zero. Have the shorts covered? How do they have to? They're going to file for bankruptcy or they're going to sell off to another company. This man right here, or the lack thereof, is not that. He's getting all of you guys, and he's worth $100 million because of it. But use the phrase right there, okay? Use the phrase for the AMC insiders and for Adam Aron himself. He says, and I quote, we live, breathe, and die AMC. And die they are. They're dying on the table, guys. GameStop, the other company that everyone should be invested in, the other company that 100% what you should own, what you should be dumping all your money into because they eat, sleep, and breathe it. They breathe. They're living. They're growing. That's what they're doing. I'm going to go with this one. By the way, the insiders own 17% of GameStop shares. 17% compared to 1/10 of a. Not even close. I wish you all the best of luck. When it hit $26 today, it bounced up another dollar. It's not what you think. I'll see you guys soon. I'll be wearing the shirt that says I told you so. You guys can all hate me. I don't care. I'm not here for friends. I'm here for the truth and the facts. Dispute my facts. Dispute the truth. And I'll sit here and I'll change my tune. But you can't. I've never said one lie here on this damn YouTube. Not one. And I'm not going to start now. GameStop. Can't stop. Won't stop. GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires.